Again, we just saw it, Lily Mead dethroning another Navy mid. It's the second time we've seen that where a Navy mid has been unable to defend his or her title. As we look at last year's 200 backstroke, and on cue, Loyola's Henry Mueller winning gold as a freshman last year, edging Army's Sam Wesley by almost 0.2 of a second, and the Greyhound faithful lost it in Lejeune Hall.
And when we talked to Coach Laffer, that's kind of what he told us. He said that he wants his team to improve every single year and make more waves, more splashes in these events. And he thinks that by getting better each year, it can eventually get to a point where they can knock off the Armies and the Navies. And you could see them competing in so many different events at this year's Patriot League Championships.
You're all on the puns, making waves,
I
making
know.
splashes.
I went for 2 dad jokes right there. I'm sure that everybody watching is chuckling.
I'm pretty sure the great Jimmy Johnson behind the scenes directing this is certainly loving the dad jokes from Maria Tribal piece.
I know. I give him a hard time about his dad jokes, but I had to step it up with the puns about splashes and waves, and maybe I'll have some more as the broadcast goes on.
There's a look at the lane assignments for this championship final. Henry Mueller, as we mentioned, the defending champion. A handful of Army Black Knights, I should say, and this is another opportunity here, Maria, to leapfrog Navy on the men's side. After the mile swim, Army was only down by 2 points. We're waiting for some more updated standings as the night progresses, but you gotta like your odds if you're from Army West Point. You got 4 swimmers to just Navy's 1, although George Brooker, you can't sleep on him on the outside lane.
Absolutely not. George Brooker, one of the top swimmers for Navy, but you know, Army does have an advantage here with the 4 swimmers. It gives them a higher chance to place, to medal, and to take some points from Navy.
There's no senior in this group either. There's a look at Jackson Olin at the end in lane 8. He placed 5th in this event last year. You have Mueller, Sam Wesley, as we mentioned, coming in 2nd last year, just being edged out by Mueller, and Olin in 5th. So 3 of the top 5 swimmers from a year ago looking for podium spots here in 2023. About to get set for another medal final. Talking about Mueller, Wesley, and Olin, but we would be remiss if we didn't mention Zach Leith, the freshman for Army, who posted the best time this morning in the prelims at 1:44.12. So a first year perhaps trying to take over the top spot on the podium later tonight.
It's incredible that we keep talking about these amazing swimmers and that the times that they posted, and then we throw in a freshman who has the best time. And it's just so awesome to see it. It's that youth movement again and again and again.
There's a good look at Leith there. Trailing Edwards, though, off that first turn. Edwards now in lane 5. Edwards, a sophomore from Army. All 4 Black Knights swimming in a row from lanes 4 through 7. So that would be going from the middle of the pool up towards that Patriot League Championship banner you see. 49-29 for Edwards, leading everybody by about 2 seconds. Edwards trying to maintain that lead. Off the touch wall again, he's at an even 117. After him is 118.16 from Mueller from Loyola, trying to defend his title. Edwards, a sophomore from Seattle, Washington, looking to take down the Greyhound. Zach Leith leading the way in 4. And taking home gold, though, is Mueller sneaking in, and he will defend the title, and check out the reaction.
You see the reaction from Mueller, but the best reaction was from his teammates. They absolutely erupted when he touched the wall.
What a late push. You see there from Mueller. 144.42. He takes home gold for the Greyhounds, and that is now 2 gold medals here in the backstroke for the Greyhounds at the 200 level. Taking home silver is Wesley from Army in lane 7. Bronze goes to Kling from Army in lane 3, so 2 top finishes for the Black Knights. Leith and Edwards actually fall to 4 and 5 in that late push. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got more awards and swim.